the sound of silence. Alright. And why is that doing that? There we go, that's better. This I can take off, I guess. Where are we at? It's fine. Turn that off. Hey, oh, 5 people already. Alright, how's everyone doing today? Woo! Here, I'll get back in the sunset. Here we go. See my ugly mug a little bit. Anyways, folks. Hey, this is Slamming. Sorry, guys. It's been, well, pretty close to a week, a little over a week. I haven't loaded anything up. There's been a lot of stuff happening down here on the canal recently. I don't know. One, hang on, let me switch this for a second. One, my roof here flew out the past 10 days. I've been trying to, like, figure out a way because the wind is, like, crazy 80-mile-an-hour winds. It just blows everything everywhere. And this is, like, the 4th or 5th time now that I've put up this little awnings next to the bus. Here's the bus. I wanted a little awning over the front just to, like, temporarily, so I could convert the bus in the yurt. And anyways, it's coming down to where it just blew it off 4 different times. I'm like, so finally I'm like, you know what, screw it. Reinforcing it. You know, I got 2x4s up there and everything. It's looking really good. The whole place is a mess though. I mean, I've been trying to construct everything through here and everything. So, hey, David M. How you doing, brother? So yeah, today, basically, I just want to do a quick video. I wanted to do it when I was done, but it's taken me days now to get this finished. But, I have a huge game changer. Huge game changer, guys. And, I don't know, should I show it to you right away? Or should I, wait? What do you think? What should I do? El Joe! What's up, El Joe? Miss you, brother. So, yeah, you know what? I'll show you guys a surprise right away. So, a while ago, about a week ago, I know my generator has been fried for a while. Didn't have the right stuff for solar and this and that. I used my bus batteries, but I didn't wait for my 100 amp or 60 amp fuse to come in, and I fried my inverter with my bus batteries. The inverter was on when I turned the bus on, so it had 990 amps going through my inverter and fried all the MOSFETs on it. It was a 3,000 watt inverter, just badass. It was old anyways, but it went through, checked the fuses. Fuses are fine, and the fuses themselves are actually, they're in there, but you can't change them. They are actually soldered to the panel, the control panel, whatever. So anyways, here's my game changer, or part of the game changer. Dun dun dun! Setting up the solar! Woohoo, baby! Setting up that solar. Hey, Scott, miss you, buddy. So, yep. And got my, I had like about 8 batteries, but I gave the other half, the other 4 to B-Side to help them out back a couple months ago. Here I got my MPPT solar controller. Thanks to Diego. Dude, you rock. Thank you so much. This is really helping out huge. Yeah, so I got my 4 batteries. They're each close to like 60 or 70 amp hours each, so it's just over 100 amp hours. Well, it's 200 some amp hours, but I can pretty much only get half because you don't want to run your batteries down. But anyways, getting this too detailed, don't need to talk about that. Yeah, but I got my batteries, solar controller. I want to get those. Oh, and dun dun dun. Since my inverter was fried. Somebody down here was like, hey, I got one that's been around for 4 months. I don't know if it works, but if it works, go ahead and keep it. I'm like, hell yeah. And it's a 1250 watt, which means 120, 1250 watt, which means I can run my power tools now, which is a huge game changer. I don't know if I'm talking too fast here for you guys, but, anyways, I've made all this. This whole thing was made with, man, that's why it took me so long to do all this. But basically, I've been using hammers. Here's a hammer. I have been using, I don't know where my nails went, but the nails are over there. I have been using, you guys see this? It's a manual drill instead of a power drill, but using a manual drill. I have been using hand saws. And oh, the drill was also donated by a really good friend down here from the Slabs. This saw here and a few others was donated by Diego. Thank you very much. It's been really huge help. I didn't have any power tools or any power to, I mean, I have power tools, just didn't have the power to use them until now. So all this was built all with hand tools, hand saws, hand drills, nails, no screws. Well, the screws, but I had to hand drill them in with my hands, and that just takes way too long. So yeah, Saudi, yeah, I'm finally, like, you know, I stayed away. There's a huge, Lewis does not live down here anymore. He decided to leave yesterday. Lewis and Tori had broken up. Don't know if anyone knows this, but every month now since I've been down here, there's been a huge either drama or something where our whole family just gets like, what? And our whole family just splits. And it was a brutal breakup between those two. Tori is now with somebody else. And it's just, yeah. But I stayed away from all that drama because it doesn't affect me. Oh, it does affect me indirectly, but the specifics of their breakup, there's no one's business. Not my business, not nobody's business, but theirs, you know. I guess it got aired, their dirty laundry got aired out publicly, so I guess it affects us a little more. But anyways, I stayed away from that drama, and I was able to do all this. I mean, they were like, hey, Flux, there's ice cream. I'm like, screw ice cream. Hey, Flux, there's food. No, screw food. Hey, Flux, there's... I just stayed away from down there, and I've been able to just go to town lately. Oh, and I had no help. This is all done by myself using C-clamps like this as third hand tools and whatnot. I've asked for help, and either their people are too drunk, I'm not going to say specific names, or every time I do ask the person, they're either hurt, sick, tired, sore, doing something else, or so I just gave up asking for help. I don't, you know, whatever. Anyways, a few of them do come down here and they offer their help, which is awesome. Some of the younger kids have been down here lately. I was mostly talking about the folks that have been on here as long as I have. But anyways, don't want to get into too much of that. It's just, you know, neither here nor there, whatever. Yeah, so I got my solar up. My kitchen's looking a little bad because I'm, what do you call it? In the middle of construction here. Deb! Miss you, girl. Hang on, I'm gonna look at some of these things here. Oh, yeah, Scott, totally. It makes you feel great when you accomplish shit. Oh, dude, you don't even know, man. Like, yeah, all that drama's going on. I could have been caught up into it and doing this and that and then come back here and being all depressed. Oh, I didn't get nothing done today. But yeah, it feels so good. Oh, my God, when you get a bunch of stuff together and wake up, make some coffee. I'm up at 5 in the morning, right when the sun comes up. I feed all the dogs that are down here. I only have 2, but there's at least 5 down here at all times, mostly, you know, feed the dogs and then drink my coffee. And yeah, man, it's awesome, man. I miss it. I mean, I don't miss it, but I'm glad I'm, hey, Mary. I'm just trying to get here. Yeah, with Alien, yeah, I would like to, I need some bike tires, my tires, I have 2 bikes, one of them's out because the shocks are done, and my trailer, needs some tubes, so until I can get some bike tubes, I've tried patches, but they don't, it's a little dusty out here, the patches aren't working, I don't have any good rubber cement anyways, but yeah, I would love to, swap some stuff with Alien. I actually have a few things for him, but you know, we're kind of farther away from each other, so without my bus running, it's kind of hard for that, but yeah, I know, right, Deb? For sure may not remain out of it. Yep, totally, you know. So, yeah, so what's next on the list? When the flood happened, my stereo here, my receiver here, and if you guys see my speakers, this is more really good news. Look at my speakers. They're just completely, they got probably 20 pounds of mud inside of them and clay, and they're just nasty. And I think, oh, man, because of that huge flood we had, I found my speakers way at the other end of the driveway, which is like 50 to 70 yards down there around the corner in about a foot of mud. But people said, hey, if you dry them out and clean them up a little bit, boom, they should work. And you know what? They work! Yeah! I'm so excited, dude! These are nice Technics, or what kind are these again? They're good ones. I can't remember. Pioneer Technics. Yeah. Technics speakers, old school tower speakers. Yep, the receiver totally works. So yes, I'm super happy. Got the inverter from a buddy, so now I can charge my tools. I can listen to music, not on my phone. All super quiet. I can listen to loud metal. I am so excited. Sorry if I'm talking too fast. But yeah, so here's my solar, whatever. I'll get back to this again. That's where I was left it off. Got my ground right here. I also have on the ground here. This is a DC power box, basically. I got my I got the neutral bar. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different fuses, starting from a 40 amp up here, and these are 15 and 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4 15s or 20 amps, and then 110 10 amp for the fuses and whatnot. Now I'm going to set this up later so I can hook, so any 12 volt appliance I have, I can plug into this, which is super awesome. Because once I get this, the solar actually is going to be mounted up here. And then my lines, oops, I'm going to get dizzy here. My lines will just run down this here. And then I'll put my battery bank somewhere in here underneath the bus where it's protected, and they're AGM, so I don't need them to be vented, even though it's vented anyways. But they're AGM, so I can just lay them down here, and they'll be away from the rain and anything falling on them or anything, so they'll be protected and whatnot. So yeah, I put my batteries here. Then somewhere on this pole, I will mount some sort of plywood to mount my MPPT charge controller, the 12 volt electrical panel box, whatever you want to call it. And then yeah, and then from there, once I get this place set up, I'm going to paint the bus. I have the rest of the paint, I have the designs. Oh, I'm super excited. I'm still gonna put the stars on the bus and people's names on my PayPal the other day, and I wrote down everyone's names and how much they have donated ever since I was stuck in Las Vegas, and people helped me get the diesel to get here. Every person on that list is going to get a star. Whoever donated a little more will get a bigger star. Anyone who donated, you know, anything smaller, will be a smaller star. But whatever, it's all, you know, that will be done hopefully this next couple days once I get the solar up here, and then rearrange all this furniture and everything. But I got my water tank. Got my water tank back here. I need just a ball valve for that, and then I got water for right there. And what I'm doing right now is making a wall. Here's a wood there. Making a wall slash windbreak, so it doesn't get all because when the wind comes through here, it lifts that tarp up. I almost fell off the roof many times, and it was pretty bad. But yeah, I'm gonna instead of using tarps too, I guess shade cloth is will let the air go through and not be all, you know, catching the wind and making it super hard. So yeah. So what I'm doing right now is I'm digging another hole for the posts. I got all these posts here are about 2 feet or more into the ground. All these posts here are all set down there, and I don't have any cement, but I have been using rocks, cement chunks, and mud and adobe to different layers of it. Like in the bottom, I'll put a bunch of cement chunks, you know, get it all wet first so it'll stick to, you know, a little bit of clay down there. And I put basically layers of the rocks, adobe mud, rocks, adobe mud, rocks, adobe mud, and then boom, and then pack it all down super hard. Each layer I pack down as hard as I can, and they've been working pretty good. So here's my other, I have a 1,000 watt inverter here. I was trying to get it going because my other one, the MOSFETs are fried in it, but this thing here is really weird. I looked inside it, there's no fuses, nothing, and there's an in and an out AC, which is really odd. Where is that? Oh, there it is, yeah. So I'm looking at this, and it's got AC in and an AC out. So I'm like, what? Why would there be an AC in? So I have no clue. I followed it, and somebody else took this apart before me and, what do you call it? Hooked it up, and I looked at all the connections, and all the connections are fine. It's just, for some reason, doesn't work. So I got to figure that one out. My other inverter, and the reason why I'm going to talk about this, because I did an epic fail, and I'm hoping that if I teach other people my mistakes, they won't do the same as what I did. Because this is a very, very, very expensive mistake. So basically, guys, here we go. We got the... Alright, so here we go. We got my inverter. Oh, rotate device, whatever. So we got the inverter and all that stuff, blah, blah, yada. There's inside there. And so, on the inside of here, you got your fuses, which you can see some are, there's some here, but they are soldered to the control panel. There's some there, there's some here, fuses, and then more fuses right here. All right, so I was going through and all the fuses are fine. So I'm like, oh, I wonder what else could it be? So I don't know if you guys can see this at all because the light's kind of bad, but all inside here, these are the MOSFETs. You can see, yeah, see the black? You guys can see the black, right? Yeah. These are all the MOSFETs. Oh, there's like, if you look on the side, there's these little Allen bolts. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's like 4 on each side and 2 on top. So each side has 6 MOSFETs. And even if you look, is there enough light on this side? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, you guys see it? You guys see the black, right? I can see it from here, but yeah, those are really fried. Even the negative or the neutral, negative, whatever, wires are just fried. They're totally black also. So eventually I can go online. I figured out the MOSFETs are really cheap. And these other things that hold the MOSFETs on there, these like little bracket thingies, those are also heat exchangers, and they have like a temperature thermostat type of tape on it, so you know, made for high temperatures, so they can transfer the heat and whatnot. So yeah, I get those and new MOSFETs, and probably cost me $20-30 at the very, very most. Take it all apart, change the wires out that are fried, change the MOSFETs and those smaller little heat exchanger things that hold the MOSFETs onto the side of the other heat exchangers. Yeah, then I'll have my 3,000 watt back. But until then, you know, I'll be using that 1250 for a minute, you know. I'm glad I've been doing, I was researching everything, going on YouTube, and it's awesome to figure some of the stuff out, you know. Okay, where we go. Just reading some of the comments here, just you go along. Oh, thanks, Sour Diesel. Yeah, wow, for sure. I still want to put up like an Amazon wish list kind of thing. There's a few things, you know, I'm looking for, trying to get, because out here, I mean, it'd be nice just to go to the store and pick something up, but you just, out here, you can't just like, just go to the store. You know, it's pretty far and everything. You gotta, you know, anyways, but yeah, thanks, Sour Diesel, for sure, man. It's awesome. I've been using little nails to put these big heads with tiny nails to pull these things up, but I did trade with Corax Caravan. I traded some herb for one of their, they said they wanted some of that, and I needed a stapler really bad, and they ran out of staples. So like, here, trade us this. So I traded them. So I got a stapler, just no staples. So Stanley 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch for a staple gun. That's one thing I'm trying to get right away here. Here we go. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. I can still listen to music. I know it's awesome, especially louder music, not just, you know, the foam where it's for, you know, when you get in the mood to music and you want to hear it loud. It's like, me, I like metal, so I just, you know, and I'm out here with nobody's down here, so nobody cares how loud my music is. Eljo, you talking about what color? What color of what? Yeah, Rick Sanchez, about the tilt. For my bus, I definitely have a design I have written up. Right now, I'm not gonna go through and make anything on a tilt on this roof, just because this is temporary. All this stuff here is meant for other things. I'm just not using them right now for anything. So I'm gonna use those supplies that I have to you know, until I need those other supplies, I'll take them apart or get new ones. But yeah, I understand that having on a tilt to get that extra, you know, little bit of solar money. Oh, Carlos, what's up, buddy? So yeah, I'd like to do that, but I just, right now it's just only temporary, so I'm not gonna go and do the extra mile on that, so da 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 da. Swahili. Oh, and commodities, and that's coming up, and all this fruit and a bunch of other blueberries and all sorts of stuff. And we get this grape juice stuff, and a lot of it goes to waste. So I have carboys now and a couple airlocks. And as soon as I get some champagne yeast, and if anyone, because there's no homebrew stores within like 300-mile radius, there's no homebrew stores here. If anyone would like to donate some champagne yeast, it's like 88 cents for like one packet, and where I'm able to brew. I brewed for 14 years, and I would love to brew these people down here. I don't really drink much anymore, but I do on occasion, very, very rare occasion. But everyone else is, and I don't like wasting food. So I'm trying to get a hold of some champagne yeast. If anyone has any laying around, or if you guys brew also, or know where the brew store is and would like to help us donate a couple of things of those, are like 88 cents. But yeah, you can send it to me under general delivery, Ryan Hala, RyanHaala, Hala. Yes, that is my real last name, Hala. So yeah, to general delivery, Niland, California 92257. Let's do that real quick. So getting off a subject here. Let's do Puerto Nuevo sometime. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, what's Tim, Rick Sanchez? Dirt cheap, get yourself some Tim. GIM. Yeah, right, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's the first time I did 12-volt stuff. I mean, not the first time I did car stuff, but this is the first time I've done solar and everything, but I've done electric. I mean, I wired a whole 6-story building in New York, so with alternate current, I know that really, really, really well. I just gotta, it's not that hard to figure out the 12-volt either, or DC current. No way, Carlos, you are freaking me out right now. Cornelius kegs, the 5-gallon ones. I mean, because I want to brew again, but I'm not gonna wash all them bottles. When I was in New York, I did like 5 gallons to 14 gallons every couple days, whatever, and washing all, like a 14-gallon keg, that's 144 bottles of beer. You gotta wash, delabel, relabel, fill, cap, and all that. That's just way too hard. But yes, if you had anything spare and wanted to borrow some a CO2 tank and a couple of kegs, oh my God, that's exactly what I want to get. I want to get at least between 3 to 5 5-gallon Cornelius kegs, and oh, soda kegs. Yep, exactly. Yeah, those old school soda kegs. They don't use those anymore because they got that syrup stuff. But yeah, that's exactly, yeah, you read my mind. It's exactly what I'm trying to get into right now. I start off with I thought maybe get some wine quick just to make something easy, and then as soon as I get like some barley or some malt, I can do all grain mash, Oh, Raisin Jack, yeah. Carlos, let's brew. Yeah, Carlos, oh, I miss brewing so much. Get a growler. Yeah, there's a lot of Carlo Rossi. The 5-gallon Carlo Rossi jugs, those are all glass. I love to brew out of glass instead of plastic and stuff, so. I need a fridge. For what? I have 2 12-volt fridges right now, Carlos. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, and I'm also, now that my kitchen is all set up now, I've been wanting to do this forever, but I've been cooking and a chef for 30 years. Now that my kitchen's all set up and I get my roof done and this whole area is all completed, I'm gonna be doing cooking with flux. Hell yeah! I've been wanting to do this for a couple months now, and then I noticed Kaz stole my idea. That's cool. He can do what he wants to. I do what I want. I'm in Slab City. I do what I want. Not literally, but people do take that literally. Just funny. Ooh, ginger beer. Yeah. Yeah, right on, ginger beer. Hell yeah. I'm a ginger. I brew some beer. But yeah, ginger beer. I'm going to do sarsaparillas. I want to do root beers. And if I can get it started before the season's already pretty much here, but I want to get it set up and started before the season started, so I can at least have, you know, I could have coffee, ginger beer, beers, you know, moonshine, all that stuff. Eventually, have the what is it? What did I mean? Oh, hang on, I'm losing my brain. Oh yeah, Slab City Crowbar and Murder Cafe. What do you guys think? Slab City Crowbar and Murder Cafe. All about the Corvus Corax. Ooh, right on. I'll bring them in December. Carlos, you are the shit, dude. Hells yeah. And if you could champagne yeast, so I can brew like, because champagne yeast will eat any fruit, vegetable, whatever we got for carbs, you know, to change those into sugars, or sugars into, or the carbs into sugars, whatever, so they can, yeah, root beer. Yeah, my uncle showed me how to do that, root beer and dandelion wine, stuff like that. All right, Deb, I'll talk to you later. What was another thing I was going to show you? I got the inverter, my solar, the roof. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Let me see here. What else was I doing? Oh, I dumpstered all, not dumpstered, but I found all the shade cloth in the wash. So I'm letting it all air out and dry and stuff. Oh, I finally found out, because now that the road from all the flood happened, I thought the road would be totally washed out and bad, but it actually, from Odd and a few other people driving the car on it, it's actually packed down and really good now, so my bus won't get stuck from here all the way out. So I can do something else with all these cement chunks, and oh my God, do I have an idea? I can't wait. You guys gonna, when I get that made, you guys gonna be like, what? But yeah, I'm gonna make that hopefully soon here too. Yeah, there's my panel. Oh, so this is getting it's looking kind of garbagey out here, but this is all supplies. I'm just kind of like, everything's kind of still drying out. The yurt, I went through. This is all the garbage I'm still gonna get rid of. Tires, whatnot. Oh, here's another thing. Another thing that would really mess with my 3,000 watt inverter and my bus batteries. Well, fried the inverter. On top of that, it was still plugged in, but something happened to where the inverter, it was off, but it drained my batteries all the way down to 0. So if I had gas or diesel in my thing, I still couldn't go anywhere. So I thought, well, hey, I can hook up one of my panels and charge the batteries, you know. So I've got one of the cheaper charge controllers, not an MPPT, but it's the regular solar charge controller. It works pretty good for my marine batteries there. And here's my other panel. I hooked it up to it, but I guess when you need at least a tiny bit of battery life in there, so the charge controller turns on and knows what kind of batteries you're using and stuff. So they don't turn on because they're super dried. But now I have that inverter. I can plug in my battery charger to the inverter and then charge my batteries enough to where the solar charge controller will turn on. Then once it does, then I can hook up this panel again to those batteries, wait a couple days, those batteries will be full, all by the beauty power of the sun. Isn't that just beautiful? And there's Miss Lucy. Oh, beautiful Lucy. All right. Oh, so what else am I doing here? Oh, we're losing people. I guess people said it today. Oh, well. So, yeah, I want to get all this done tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to be doing regular, as long as everyone knows now, I'm going to be doing regular videos at least once a day. I get up at 5 in the morning and I will be doing breakfast, coffee, and talk with you guys at 6 o'clock my time in the morning. Every single morning until I either get bored, frustrated, or don't do it. But I'm going to do it every morning now. Going live because I love you guys. I miss doing videos. I have enough power now to where I have no excuse to where I cannot charge anything. Yes, I can charge my phone, my headphones, my everything now, so I have no excuse about, you know, oh, the phone was hot and I didn't have any, you know, battery life left to make any videos. And anyway, so now we're back at the yurt. I'm gonna do this will be probably the end of this year. We're back at the yurt. Doing more of my clothes here, washing all my clothes. That whole thing was filled with clothes. because it had black mold and whatever. I'll come back to that slab in a minute. Cleared out a bunch of these areas, the bike's back there and stuff like that. Anyways, this is where the the black, ouch, damn, zit on my back really hurts. Anyways, yeah, all in here was black mold. The whole ceiling was like yellowish and green when it finally dried out, this black mold stuff. So I went through and got a thing of bleach and some water, diluted it into water, and sprayed this whole thing down every day for the past probably week and a half, 10 days or more. I've been spraying it all down to get rid of that the black mold and whatever. It also smells like death in here. Like there used to be rats or mice that were living underneath. So I think a few of them might have died. So it really smells like that death smell, and I really don't like that. But yeah, I put my headboard up, stuff like that. But yeah, as soon as this smell gets out and the black mold is all gone, and I'm gonna get all this carpet out, and these are the rest of my clothes I need to wash. Otherwise, everything else has been washed multiple times, soaked in OxyClean, because most of my clothes are black, and put a little bit of bleach in there, but it didn't affect the colors at all, which is good. You know, put a tiny bit of bleach just to neutralize the black mold and whatnot. But this is the rest of my clothes need to be washed. When those are done, I can take this carpet out, and all the black mold from the shade cloth is gone. Then I can start, you know, rearranging the yurt here, whatever, gazebo, whatever you want to call it. And I can start working on that, because I don't know, Caveman was here recently. I forgot to show him, but yeah, this thing here is about to fall down. There's a part, yeah, this thing here split, the wood split, and this whole corner needs to be redone. But since it's not on the floor, it's like a 2x4 onto a pallet. I can't, yeah, there's like screws in it too, so I needed power tools. But now I have power tools, I can do that. All right, so enough with the yurt. Here is the floor I was attempting to do. Didn't realize that there's way more clay than sand in this area. So this is basically like 75 to 85% clay. That's why over here it cracked. I actually kind of like it cracked. I was thinking maybe because some of these cracks are so wide, they're like what, bigger than a finger wide, they're like two fingers wide. You know, it's pretty deep. What I thought about doing is making more Adobe stuff. And I guess to color your Adobe, you can just take any type of water-based paint. And you put it in the water before you mix it up with your Adobe, and your Adobe will be that color. Red, blue, yellow, whatever you want. So I thought about taking red and filling in the cracks with a thinner Adobe mixture and filling all the cracks with it, but make it red so it looks like there's like lava coming up out of the floor. So, and that I can easily level it off after that too. But anyways, I don't know, it's just an idea. I might try it, I might not. Oh yeah, this here now, look, if you see, this here now has been like a few weeks, now to a month it's been dried, and oh my god, this stuff is solid. It's like concrete. It's super like concrete. So yeah, pump is working now again. I have a couple tanks. I can fill that up. Once I get my tanks filled up, I can start doing Adobe again. I'm waiting on getting the water, because walking all the way to the beach and back with like 5-gallon buckets of water is just too much. It's too hard. So yeah, I don't know. That's basically what's been going on. I'm just trying to work as much. Oh, I'm making, and on top of it being super windy, you can't do anything when it's windy. You just can't. It was so windy, I had to be in my bus during the day, because it was just couldn't roll cigarettes. You couldn't even hear each other. It was so windy. It's crazy. Oh yeah, and then I guess I found a few of my containers. I thought I checked them after the storm, after the flood, and they were dry, but I guess they weren't. There was still water in a few of these, so that's where some of the black mold came from, and all my DVDs and CDs and all that. But that's good though. Those all can get wet and dry out. But those all got wet. All my computer stuff, my VHSs, but yeah. Oh, and I do have VHSs, and I do have a video cassette recorder, and I have the Star Wars trilogy. Oh my god, I got Godfather 1, 2, and 3. Oh, and one of my favorite movies of all time, you people should know this. Slap Shot, baby. That's the best movie ever. Anyways, so yeah, I'm letting all those dry out so we can watch some movies later. And hang on. There. Elvin, winemaking yeast, K1V1. Oh, okay, thanks, Rick. Why did Freeman desert his channel? I don't know, I never heard about that. Hey, Roger, buddy, you're gonna be here soon, I hope, man. I'm missing you so much. Heard Freeman was going to reappear soon. Yeah, he should be. Hey, Nikki. Are we looking through your stuff? Sure. Nikki McBelly, right on. Yeah, right on, Roger, soon, I hope, right on. Yeah, yeah, this is my tanks. My other tank here. Clean up that garbage. Got all my tools underneath here and stuff. But yeah, I heard in a week or so there might be a big old storm coming in again. A few days of rain, but I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I can still be able to put a lot of this stuff back on the bus really quick, and I'm not. Yeah, life out here's a little harder, but it's fine. It'll dry out eventually, and you know, whatever. But yeah, huh. Oh yeah, and I got all my art stuff up too. I started all organized and ready to put up, and yeah, start living down here. I'm super loving it. Like, I'm so grateful and I'm so fortunate that I got to land in an area where the people are just, yeah, I found a new tribe. Lost my tribe back in '99 when I left New York, or 2004 when I left New York for good. And yeah, I found my tribe and my family, and yeah, I've been blessed. Every day I wake up, I'm blessed with the people and the atmosphere and the stuff that's happening in my life down here. I was blessed with another dog. I have 2 dogs now, and yeah, I'm just super happy. I'm blessed by everyone on my channel here, my subscribers, all you guys. I love you to death. You guys are super cool. Yeah, you guys keep me motivated, keep me going, and you help me out with questions I have, and you know, yeah, it's really, I'm very grateful of the friends I have online and the ones I have down here, you know. I need your body. What? Okay, no porn. Just kidding. Oh, Roger, waiting on money. Right on. Rick Dirty Sanchez. Yeah, Rick's awesome. So, I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? I am warm. You guys are funny. Oh yeah, but yeah, they're saying I need a fridge. I'm like, yeah, I have 2 12-volt fridges. One of them we got from Diego, but I got it back from B-side and it's broke right away. So I don't know what's wrong with it or what happened over there. There's a lot of people, so who knows what can happen. But I'm gonna look at it soon. Hopefully, it's new, so I should be able to fix it. The other one works pretty good. Well, yeah, it's nice to have 12-volt fridges, so and I have enough battery power, I believe, to have at least one of those running 24/7 to have like a little bit of, you know, store my meat and cheeses and milk and whatever else. Blah, 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 I don't know. There's some of the stuff on my mind. I just can't remember what it is. At least I hit all the important parts, you know. And again, I'm sorry. I apologize. I haven't put any videos up in well over a week. You know, I just wasn't, there was no progress being made or anything, so I usually don't like to put up any videos if I haven't had any progress or anything like that. So, but yeah, I love you guys. What else was I gonna say? If you guys, I am in a spot where I'm trying to get a job, either maybe at stock boy at Walmart, just so I can have a tiny bit of income coming in. Just because I want faster than I am. I could just sit here on my ass and collect supplies eventually and get them and do it slowly, but that'll take me 15 years or who knows how long. But Yeah, I need some sort of tiny income, or if if I get at least 100, somewhere around $50 to $100 worth of donations a month, then I'll be able to budget some, like some, because I need a lot of 2x6s, 2x4s, 4x8 plywood for the floor of the bus, and a few other things. And I noticed that I'm not going to be able to do it without some sort of without working or some sort of income coming in. So, anyways, if anyone on here now wants to donate, on my about page there is, I'll say this while I'm looking at you instead of just looking at the stuff. You can donate on my PayPal. It's on my about page. It's valhalla@gmail.com/PayPal. Anyone that does donate, I am starting a thing with my bus where I'm painting stars. If you guys see earlier videos on the other side of my bus, there's a bunch of stars that are on the bus. And I'm going to paint those stars in chalkboard paint and write your name in the star. That if you donate $1.50 or $5, whatever it is, I'm gonna paint your name inside of the stars. So you got your own star. I don't know. It's a way of me trying to give back for people helping me out or something. I don't know. Just for now. Anyways, yeah, guys. Oh yeah, Carlos Z, open a bar out of the bus. Yes, yes. I want to have taps on the outside of my bus. Like if you guys see where I'm at now, this is the passenger side where all the kids get on and all that. Well, basically, and same with your RV, you have your awning little area. Well, in front of here, or in front of where I'm at, down below, I want to have a deck that goes all the way. Like eventually, I want to have a deck out here with an awning for the shade and whatnot, and then like somewhere around here, or somewhere. Can you see me? Anyway, somewhere around here. Anyways, I can have taps that are coming out of the bus, and I can pull over somewhere in the slabs or pull over anywhere and be like, anyone want a beer? But yeah, it's Slab City Crowbar and Murder Cafe is the plan. And I want to cook. I've been a cook for years. I can have small things to eat while people can drink beer, free food, free beer. I can't sell the beer because it's not legal, but any homebrew I make, it is legal to give away as much as I want, and maybe ask for donations if they want. I don't know, but yeah, I love giving away beer. I just love giving away booze. Blankets and things would be the best place to hand them out. Oh, that would be Roger. That would be at the pick and pull. I think the women's meeting. They've been having women's meetings down here. I think they're gonna either clean it up, the pick and pull, and then yeah, you can just bring all the stuff to the pick and pull, and people go there and they'll know to grab the blanket stuff if it's specifically for the children and whatnot, and they'd rather give them to them first before other people just grab, because pick and pull is pretty much for everybody. Then either Ernie's, or I guess B side, or the Haven. I guess the Haven would know how to donate them straight to the kids instead of for adults don't get them first or whatever. If you want the kids or single mothers to get them first, or ouch, or whatever. Blankets and things. Yeah. Yeah, Roger. I guess the best would either be B side. Well, I don't know. B side's kind of going through changes right now. So, oh, tap's too fancy for now. Walk through Bruce. Yeah, yeah. I'm saying eventually, Carlos. I'll have up there. Yeah, Roger. Yeah, the pick and pull I think will probably be the best, or the Haven maybe, or somewhere where it's not going to be like mine, entitlement issues. Man, I heard about that when I first got here, but I didn't know how extreme entitlement issues get with some people out here. Oh my God. Yeah, the church. Yep, exactly. Is Lewis okay? Oh, what changes? Oh my God, Rick. Lewis didn't even say goodbye to me yesterday. So, and I heard that he was leaving the slab, like he was gone. He left, and all his stuff was gone. And I was like, what? I was like, I'm still devastated. I'm still really disappointed in a lot of people, and um, it hurts when one of my bestest friends that I have right now, a brother, one of the only people I could full-heartedly trust with my heart, and I would take a bullet for him. I would die for him. He no longer lives down here, and there isn't anyone else in the slabs I would take a bullet for. Um, and now he doesn't live here. He lives in the slabs, but just I rarely even get to see Jinxie anymore. So I mean, she's just right up there at the range, and I don't even see her anymore. So yeah, and that's why I make it go out of my way to go all the way up there and hang out and stuff, which is very rare because I'm sitting here building stuff down here. All right, let me roll. I need to roll a cigarette, and I'll go through this with you guys. Give me a sec here. All right, where's my I have a little PVC cut PVC thing. Where the hell did that go? It's for my phone. It's supposed to hold my phone, but I have no clue where it went. But I'll use the drill, or the manual drill here. Should stay up. There we go. Look at that. Stayed up good. All right. What changes? Who Tori get together with? Oh man, that's a downer. Yes, it is. Slab City needs walkie-talkies. Yeah, Rick, funny. We just had a meeting last night. Haha, we're getting walkie-talkies. That is crazy. Right on, Rick. You read our minds. But yeah, we are getting walkie-talkies soon. Let me not get distracted and get off subject here. I'm not trying to change the subject. I'm just, anyway, so, Tori and us broke up. And, breakups can be brutal. People can be petty. People can be small, and people can be, they want... And a lot of folks, when they break up, they want the upper hand, or they want to revenge, or they want to do something to hurt the other person, blah blah. Even if it's through their dogs, or if it's through their other family members or whatnot. But yeah, you all know, you guys been in relationships. Relationships can be brutal. The way I see it, it's their business, not anyone else's. And it got aired out publicly, and it's just. That's why I'm talking about it now, because it already got aired out publicly. So people want to ask, I'll tell them. Crap, no lighter. All right, I'll go on the lighter. Oh, I got a lighter. So yeah, Tori is with Cass. Don't know him very well. He's brand spanking new down here. Details on it, I'm not going to get into it because I wasn't there, blah, blah. I know all the details, but I'm not going to, it's just not my place to talk about someone else's dirty laundry on, especially on YouTube. So I'm just going to say, people ask, so I'm telling you, she is with Cass now. Lewis is still single. He cried for a couple days, and then I thought everything was, was trying to smooth over a little bit. Then yesterday I was down here working all day, and I guess a bunch of stuff happened down there. Can't tell you what it was. I wasn't there. I'm glad I wasn't there. But I do wish I was for a minute, just so I could say goodbye to Lewis, because I probably won't see him for a while. But yeah, stuff happened. He said he was not forced out. He was not asked to leave. He actually himself said, I'm going to get my stuff and I'm going to move. So that was his decision. It was, he wasn't forced out or anything like that. It was his decision. The breakups are hard, man. To be around this in the area and everything, trying to build something with somebody, and then, especially your fiance, and then all of a sudden it's gone. I understand why he wants to move and why he wants to get away for a minute. So, yeah. So Lewis no longer lives down here. B side now is, I don't know, it's different. There's still a lot of people down here, stuff like that. But yeah, it affected a lot of us down here. All right, let me go see some of your comments, guys, all right? Yeah, they were together up until the other day. Some of us are your family now. Yeah, thanks, Sour Diesel. Hell yeah, for sure. No, Carlos, you're wrong. You say it's a sausage fest. We have many women down here on the Lower Canal here. I mean, we're still a lot more men than women, but there's a lot of girls that are down here, which is pretty damn cool. I really like it. It's cool to see more women and stuff down here, you know. Rick. Oh, yeah, Carl about the next guy running the camp now. I guess he's taking over what Lewis left, or I mean, since he's with Tori, and Tori is part of B Camp, then yeah, I suppose he's going to be help the camp out. I don't want to say help lead the camp, stuff like that, because that's just yeah. I don't want to see no more. I'm just gonna say he's with Tori, and Tori's at B side, so yes, he'll be helping B side because he's with Tori. So I'm not gonna go any further on that. All right, guys. Hey, show enough. Miss you, buddy. Oh, I know, right? Yeah, Roger. A lot of stuff's happened since you've left. A lot of changes, big changes with the family and people and attitudes, and you know. Yeah, Goonies camp is jinxed. That's what a lot of people have been saying. Gentrification. I guess Lewis is Puerto Rican. That's messed up, dude. That's messed up, but it's funny. Lewis will get a kick out of that one. Oh, yeah, you noticed, showing up, right? Oh, dude, I was waiting for somebody to say this. So, I don't know if you guys noticed, but when I first got to Goonies camp, right, I was probably $120 wet, you know, and they're all like, everyone there's like, hey, Flux, do the shuffle truffle. And, I don't know, if you guys see my belly at the time was like that, inverted. But now, let me see a side profile. Look at that crap, dude. You guys see that? I got a freaking belly. I weigh at least $150, $165, which I'm trying to get $165, $170, and I'll be super happy. But yes, I've been off the dope for a while. Been off all my head meds, all my pharmaceuticals, all that stuff I'm supposed to take and everything. The herb totally helps with my PTSD and my insomnia, depression, just all sorts of stuff that I have. My head meds takes care of all that, especially if I'm doing good and I'm motivated and I keep doing good and stay in the right track mind, you know, that's positive and healthy for me and nothing bad. Yeah, I've put on a lot of weight. It's hard. Just how people try to lose weight. It's hard to gain weight too, because I can only eat like a half a sandwich and I'm full. So now I can eat 2 sandwiches at lunch and a bag of chips and like a clamato. I mean, that's huge. That's like a week's worth of food before. No, I mean, I'm just joking, exaggerating, but you know what I mean. But yeah, thanks for noticing. That really makes me feel good. That means because I see myself every day and I don't see the changes, but when other people see the changes, yeah, it makes me feel really good. And thanks for mentioning that. That actually made my day. So opened a portal to hell, the hole they dug. Yeah, it's actually full of clay now, that hole. Yeah, Rick, you call me a fat pig, hell yeah. Nothing can hurt my, hey, words only hurt if you let them. I know I didn't come up with that, but I know somebody else did, but I heard that in my head one day, and I'm like, dude, that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, words only hurt if you let them. So, you know, call me a fat pig, I don't care. I'll actually be probably honored. Better than looking like a skeleton. Like sands through the hourglass. Here are the days of our lives. What's up, Zanesboro? Oh, the hole to hell is making way for Mike's return. That's funny. Roger, his life is good. It sure is, Roger. It sure is. Sandra Mac! What's up, darling? Hello to you too, girl. Yeah, sorry I haven't put any videos up. I just been a lot of been working basically, and my roof kept flying off, and I had to redo everything, take it all apart, and redo it all, and like I did with my bus. It took me a month or so to get my bus out, but I did trial and error, and I noticed down here, I have successes through my failures. So, 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. That's fine, as long as I get that extra step and I learn through my mistakes or learn through my failures. Hey, man, that's just, and failure might be, sad at that moment, but you do learn, off your failures. And if you don't, then that's insane, because trying to do the same thing over and over again, the same results, it doesn't work. So, yeah, we will save the world. We'll try, Roger. I mean, I'm at least I'm trying. Save myself first, and I love myself. When I love myself now, which is awesome. Um, then I can make something here so I can survive by myself, and then I can put majority of my energy into helping save the world, or making homes for the homeless down here, or anything. There's a lot of things we can feed the homeless, beer. Thought about that, parking somewhere and putting free beer on the side of my bus, free food and free beer, and see how much cool conversations and folk will get. Thanks, Jim. Yeah, Rick Quayle. That's funny you mentioned. There's about 50 of now that the cold shower down there got burnt out, a couple months back, and all the animals and the birds had nowhere to go. So there's like 50 of them that nest right down, like within feet of a few yards from here, right down there. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun to watch. Dogs go after them all the time. Blue's getting close to catching them. Yep, you're right, Sour Diesel. You do have to love yourself in order for others to love you, and you need to love yourself in order to give love out also. And yeah, you can also give love out, but once you love yourself and you're solid, then you're able to honestly give your love unconditionally to others, whether it be animals, people, the world, and that is so true. And I can only say that now because I have experienced that now, so, becoming, because I could do it when I'm not sober or on methadone or whatnot. It's just, yeah, I am very grateful. Every morning I wake up and just get to love my dogs and kiss them, and just so grateful for the love they bring me, and the love I have down here for the people on the canal that help out, and and yeah, like you're saying, not everyone is good or whatever, blah blah. But we are all flawed. We all have baggage. We all, we're not perfect. And but what I can say is, like the OTEP song, we are perfectly flawed, and I believe that's, we our imperfections make us unique, and I believe that is super true, and I love saying that all the time. Yeah, the Dove's El Jelly Barbecue. Yeah, we got one on 4th of July. I ate a few parts of that Dove. It was pretty good. Do I have spots everywhere? Jim, what do you mean by spots? Spots. I don't know. Maybe he'll write back in a second here. Yeah, slabs run on love. What makes it work, right? Right. It does. Like a lot of times on here, a lot of us will be like freaking out because there's, we're running out of water or food or something's happening, and we're like, how are we gonna, like those like the Batman, the old Batman show, like how are they gonna get out of this one, and basically Rogers helped me with this. Even I'll get a shout out for Tommy. Even Tommy made me realize a few things about faith. Um doesn't have to have a name like the Lord or God or to have faith in whatever, but if you have faith in yourself and if things will work out for what you needed, maybe not, you may not get what you were looking for, but you, the universe or God or whatever, will give you what you are needing at the point, like your necessities or this and that, you know, and have faith and stuff works out. And I thought maybe it was a coincidence at first, but it happens so often down here. There's no way that's a coincidence. So like, I can't think of any examples right now, but you know, say, you know, it's 8 or it's about 10 to 8. There's no way we're going to make it to the store, but we need, you know, butter or something we're cooking, right? You know, within 15 minutes, somebody out of the blue will walk up and be like, hey, you know what? I got too much butter. You guys need some. And that works with supplies. It works with water. It works with friendships. It works with, I don't know, weed. I mean, all sorts of stuff like that happens all the time. And it's like, and people are like hoarding all this stuff, like hoarding all the toilet paper or hoarding all this. And I'm like, dude, you don't need to do that because when you run out, it will magically appear, you know? 90% of the time, not all the time, but, you know, most of the time. And that's just have that faith that, you know, have faith in people and have faith in your loved ones and family on the canal that, you know, if anything runs out or if something's needed, then boom, it's, you know, or you mention something and someone's like, oh, you know what? I got one of those here, you know, and that's the love I live for every day down here. It's beautiful, you know. And like the other day, like the cigarette queens, that run the schmoggins or whatever, you know, they were like, hey, anyone want to donate their tobacco, this and that, or donate this and that for the thing, you know, like, sure, I'll, you know. So I donated a little bit, ran out of papers. They had papers for me, you know, ran out of tobacco. Boom, they got tobacco for me. All right, cool. So, you know, it works out, man. Ultimate food cycle. Buy and germinate barley, feed to tilapia and quail. Oh, eat quail and tilapia. Oh, nice. Use the fish water for greens. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Eat quail eggs. 3 courses right there, man. Wow, for the cost of barley. Yeah, that's beautiful, Rick. That is awesome, man. That is awesome. So, yeah, I love when that happens. I know, right? It's, yeah. And it's happened before when I was in Babylon or whatever, but very rarely. But here out in the desert, for some reason, it's, you know, you can count it as a coincidence in Babylon, but out here, it's, yeah, it's more than a coincidence. There's something about this spot, this area that, you know, why the rocks are all made the way they do and why they, yeah, the weird thermal, nuclear, whatever, the geyser thing that's underneath us, you know, whatever. Oh, we just hit an hour, just over an hour. All right. So, yeah, I don't know what else, guys. Wish somebody was here to pop this zit on my back. I can't reach it. Ouch. Ouch. That's funny. I'm 46. I'm still getting zits now from all the dust and sweat. All right. I don't know what else, guys. I wasn't gonna go this long, but it's been really good. I love chatting with you guys and hanging out and doing vids, doing videos. Yeah, like I said before, I'll say it one last time. 1972, baby. I love that year. Yeah. So, yeah, I was born on Earth Day, 72. So, but yeah, I love chatting with you guys. I'm going to be doing this way more often. You guys give me the spark I've been missing. Slowly, my spark's coming back, being off all the drugs and just gaining weight, and yeah, it's beautiful. So, what was I going to say again? Oh yeah, I'm going to be doing vids. I'm going to be doing daily now, daily live videos at 6 a.m. my time. Knowing Cause does his at 8, so I figured I'd do mine before him, because I know a few people watch multiple channels down here. So I'm going to do mine before anyone else, just really early in the morning to get started, and I'll see what's going on for the day, this and that, chat, or whatever's going on. Even if I don't have any progress or don't have anything to show you, I'm still going to go on just because, yeah, I like talking with you guys. You guys give me inspiration. You guys give me hints and help, and it's pretty cool. I like it. And we get into cool discussions and whatnot. So yeah, every morning at 6, wake up, have coffee, eat a little breakfast, do cooking with Flux, walk the dogs, or do whatever. I'll find something at 6 in the morning. Go get water together. I don't know. But yeah, thanks Sandra. Thanks Sandra. Oh, thanks Chug-a-Lug Doug. And that makes me feel really good. That makes me feel really good. So yeah. Maybe you can do, yeah, so I'm saying Chug-a-Lug. I'm doing live stream every day now in the morning at 6 a.m. so it doesn't clash with Cause or anyone else. Those would be the specific ones I will do daily. If I have something else I want to show you or whatnot, I might throw up more than one a day, but at least for now, I'm going to do the 6 o'clock a.m., walk the dogs, eat a little breakfast, or figure out something, whatever it'll be, 6 in the morning. So, oh, my battery's about to go. I got 10% left. So, yeah, I should be getting going. Thanks a lot, guys. I love you guys to death. It's awesome. Love chatting. I might throw another one up later on today if I get more progress. And actually, once I do get finished with all this, I'll definitely do a video. So, if I don't get it done today, I'll show you my progress, what I have by tomorrow morning. So, yeah, you guys are awesome. Love, share, subscribe if you want. I do have a PayPal if anyone wants to donate. I don't have a job right now, kind of looking. But until then, I'm trying to get a little bit of money coming in just to help out with gas or diesel, small supplies. I can go into Calipat and get a few supplies and stuff. And yeah, I need some tires and stuff. But anyway, for my bike. But anyways, it doesn't matter. If you want, it's on my About page. My PayPal link is on my About page. And if you do donate, no matter what it is, if it's $1, 10 cents, 50 cents, $100, whatever, you will get a star on my bus and with your name. So, I don't know. And yeah, and t-shirts will be coming soon. So, yeah, get cracking. All right, cracker. So, all right, Rick. Chug-a-Lug. Who else is on here? Carlos, Sour Diesel, Sandra, of course. Love you too, darling. Everybody on here, love you. Y'all take care. And if I don't see you tonight, I will see you 6 o'clock tomorrow morning sharp. All right? Peace, love, sex grease. Love you. Oh, wait. Blue Dog? Forgot to put Blue Dog. Hang on. I got to put Blue Dog on there. There he is. What's up, buddy? There's the cool motherfucker Blue Dog. Yeah, I got to have him tied up because people have been jokingly about it, but some people were serious about he's like the #1 slab dog, I guess, and everyone wants him and everyone wants to steal him, even though they might be joking about it. There's a little bit of seriousness on some of them. But anyways, I'm going to have him tied up so he doesn't disappear. And then there's Lucy over there, Miss Lucy. So, Lucifer and Lucifer. Or if I want to call them together, it's Lucy. Alright, guys, I'll stop. Hang on. See if there's anything else left. Oh, t-shirt. Yep. T-shirts and... Carl, yeah, Thanksgiving dinner. Ooh, yeah. I could probably do cooking with Flux on Thanksgiving. Would you guys be interested in that? Stab City. That's funny. I like that. Stab City. Yeah, I got a Stab City for you. This is my handheld rusty sickle. Yeah. Sickle shorty. Anyways. Love you guys. I just gotta keep talking. Blah, blah, blah. Haven't gotten stoned yet either. I'd be really talking. But yeah, this is the bus. This is the roof that solar will be going up on. And yeah, keep up the good fight. See you soon. Hey, you coming down, Carlos? Oh yeah, that's right. You were. You said you're coming down in a couple weeks, right? Or something? Are you coming for Thanksgiving? After I get an answer, I'll finally turn the video off. Anything? Oh yeah, and coming for Christmas time. All right. Well, dude, when you get here, I will have presents for you. That's all I'll say. I got presents for you. All right, Carlos. And I know me and Joyce don't get along anymore, but if you're able to maybe contact him and get one of those 55-gallon barrels. I do need a second one or a third one for, I need 2 for the bus for my regular water, and then I have 2 right now, but I need 3 altogether. 2 for the water and 1 for the gray water. So, anyways, thanks, Carlos. See you during Christmas time. Love you guys. And let me get back on my face here, my ugly mug. All right, I'm getting bored here. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Like, share, subscribe. PayPal is on my About page, and you will get a star. Yeah. Talk to you guys in the morning, 6 a.m. sharp. Take care.